Thank you for listening to Two Talking Arseholes. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only and may deal with adult topics and adult themes. Brownstown, we're with you when you fight. Brownstown, bark with the dogs tonight. Brownstown, Cleveland is right behind you. Hey, hey, hey. Happy New Year 2023. My head is banging. It's the first day of January. It's the first day, first month, first year 2023 with me, Steve, our first Futcher Hen. And over there we have...
It's 2023. If it's going to be depressing, I'm going to hang myself from a tree. Mr. Singh.
Jesus, I didn't know you were a poet. That could be another string to your bow. Come on, give me another poem.
I just thought that just right at the second in the intro bit, so I can't give you a second one. Okay.
Wow. There you go. Oh, I think we should. I'd rather introduce you as Av Singh, urban poet. I think rather than comedian. But to be fair, more people believe it.
I thought you were going to say, I'm glad to have Sing. I'm glad I want to introduce you hanging from a tree.
My favourite Rick Mail, well, it's not my favourite Rick Mail joke, one of my favourite Rick Mail jokes was, why did the monkey fall from the tree? Because he was dead.
We're getting off on a depressing note, aren't we, Steve?
You started it saying that you wanted to hang yourself from a tree.
No, I said if it's going to be depressing 2023.
Oh, it is going to be, surely. Everyone's going to be throwing money at everybody so they can pay for their bloody heating bills. So many people are so cold. It's horrible. It's horrible. But no, let's try and make the first show of this year. This will be, it's not going to be a good year. I'm sorry, people. But let's try and make it happy. Let's try and make everything happy and positive. Did you have a good Christmas, Av?
I wasn't working. So, yes.
And I say to someone, do you have a good Christmas, Av? Right? You don't go, it's straight in. Yes. Your delay worried me.
Well,
are you hungover?
What can I say?
Do you celebrate? Do your sort celebrate New Year's Eve?
What? Overweight people?
I'll go, yeah, do you? I meant, really, yeah. It's a thing.
Yeah. Kids had presents. We had a chicken.
Yep. On New Year's Eve.
Oh, New Year's Eve? Are we talking about Christmas?
Pay attention. My question to you was, do you celebrate New Year's Eve? You obviously do because you're well hungover.
I thought he's going to skip that over bit. So
he's well hung.
From a tree. We do celebrate it, but I don't really stop at night till 12 o'clock at night, and I'm a bit moody when I hear the fireworks and I'm trying to sleep. I'm an old git.
No, I'm 100% with you. I was trying to say that the other day that it's for the younger people. Christmas, New Year's Eve. It is. I used to love it, but now I'd rather be in bed at 9 o'clock and then be woken up at 12 by the unsociable neighbours singing Old Lang Syne and letting off some bangers. And I don't mean Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
What?
Having said that, I do remember because I do watch the Hootenanny with. On BBC Two, Jules Holland.
Who was on last night?
I did. Some musicians.
They won't know we're recording this 2 days before New Year's Eve. They won't.
Yeah. But I generally record it. I haven't watched it yet, that one.
Okay.
Because we're doing this in the morning, aren't we? So,
okay, good.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you're
So
in
I'll
bed at
watch it
night.
in a bit. Yeah, yeah. But in the past, I've stayed up and watched it, and I do enjoy that, just because of musicians, and that's how I
Yes.
celebrate it. Really, just listening to doing that, and when they ring the bells in, that's it.
I like to watch the fireworks from all around the world on Sky News. I'm a bit
No, yeah.
I'm a bit of an arsonist, if truth be told. I love a bonfire. I love a firework. I used to make my own gunpowder when I was younger. But perhaps we
How do you
shouldn't
make your
talk.
own gunpowder?
I can't tell you because it's against the law. But you
Yeah.
need
I tell you
sulfur,
what,
you need carbon, and then you need your dad to go to the chemist, say he works at a university, and can he has this. I'm going to call it KNA, and that'll be all right, won't it?
what I used to do is get all the different fireworks, take all the
Or
gunpowder out, and stick it
mix
into
them
a bag.
together.
Yeah.
And knock on
But I wouldn't
someone's
do that
door
now.
with a... No, of course not. To be fair, you only have gentle fireworks.
I had a school. We got hands on bit of pun here. Got hands on some rockets, and I
Of course you
wasn't
did.
there. And some of the guys I used to hang around with, one of them took the rocket apart and just got the banger bit,
Ah,
right? And the fuse was about that big, right? And he lit it and he threw it and it blew like, let's say, about 1.5 meters from his ear,
oh,
right? So you would have thought he would have learnt from that not to do it again, but he did, and it blew up in his hand.
you get little bangers from France. I had one go off in my hand.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
No, but they do. They do. Little. They're like Chinese firecrackers. I think they're called petards.
I just had a wrong image of
Something going off in my hand.
a French man.
A French man going off in my hand.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh la la, Mr. Steve.
plus ça change, plus c'est la même chose.
I just
Yes.
said, ooh la. I said, ooh la 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 la, ooh la la.
Oh la 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 la. All right, we don't do that. You're turning into a fucking racist.
Mr. Steve, the onion.
There's nothing wrong with onions, garlic, snails, and stripy shirts and bicycles. Leave it out. Leave it out. Yes. No, my French.
I apologise to any
Beatrice.
Belgian people there that I wasn't racist enough.
No, she hate. If I ever go, she hates it. Hates it.
Who?
My friend, she's French, and if you go,
Oh, she's French.
Was it? We go, whatever.
She must hate the skunk from Bugs Bunny. Remember, skunk was like a sex pest.
Le Pew.
Yeah, the sex pest.
I shall ask her tomorrow because I'm going to hers for New Year's Eve. Oh, I went to her. I'll ask her yesterday. I'll ask her on Saturday night. I asked her Saturday night. She said yes.
I thought the French were like, you can have a go at them.
Oh no, you can if you've got a dress and some legs. I did a joke there. I did a joke. I did a musical joke. You can.
You just reminded me of something, Steve.
I bet I have.
Where's that? God, what's his name?
Is he French?
Yeah, the guy who did that joke about sent you with Nigel Farage, the comedian. What's his name?
Nigel Farage, the comedian.
No, he was interviewing the comedian who did the Generation Game. Remember? He did
Yeah. Bruce Forsyth. Larry
What's his
Grayson.
name?
Jim fucking Davidson.
Jim right? I watch, for some reason he came up with my YouTube suggestions. Yeah, I think my YouTube probably thinks I'm sort of right wing activist. Yeah.
No, I
Keep
get
watching
that. I
Nigel
get that.
Farage. Yeah. I thought, okay, what's he saying? Yeah, in the title about the French about the French football team. So I watched it, and he's going, "They don't look French." I was like, "Oh dear."
Where's this going? Where's this going?
Because the majority they are black players, but they have African heritage, probably most of them, yeah.
But you could say that about a lot of the England team, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know for sure, but some of them probably born in France, right? But the way he says, the way he said it, he didn't go all the way. He goes, where are they from? Or something like that, without actually saying
where are they from?
What he actually means.
But the Argentinian team did look like Argentinians, didn't they? Where did that French team come from? Why were they so different looking to what one would imagine a Frenchman to be? Is it global warming?
Well, the thing is that surely they all have to be born in France or have parentage from France to play in the French national team.
Why not? As long as they, they could have come from another country as kids. But
oh no, of course. I'm so sorry. I'm getting confused with this country. There's legal routes for people to come into France, isn't it? The people can just quite happily go into France and be accepted for whatever reason.
Yeah, but France is quite racist. I do know it is quite racist. Don't forget, this is the country which banned the heads, religious
for swimming.
Just generally in schools, and I'm sure I'll probably corrected, but in schools, like religious headwear, that goes for Sikhs and Muslims. Yeah. They weren't allowed to wear it in school.
See, it's very difficult for me because I think I don't think really, because whatever I say, I'm going to look bad. But I think because a lot of women wear these things, and I'm not sure if it is against their will or it's just part of the culture. So, like, if it's part of the culture, it's a difficult thing. But if it helps people, then I'm all for bringing a law in. If it helps people stand up and to be equal, I'm all for that. But it's if I say minefield, I'm in trouble, and it's a dodgy ground to tread to ban stuff like that.
You think about it. Look, you're talking about a country here which has Marie Le Pen. I know she's not standing anymore for that. But any country that can get someone like that can get votes.
Yeah,
it's got to be. Yeah, you got a pretty racist country on your hands. You know what I mean?
You look at the people we've got. This is the thing with old BJ, and that was a subtle lean to the right. But I think actually the right wing parties. I think Nigel's party's coming back. The Reform. I think they're going to take quite a few votes from the Conservatives, which I think might help. Really, in the election.
But he was saying he wasn't going to stand.
He doesn't know how to fucking stand now. He's making too much gin and falling over. No,
I think people realise it. They'll like him stand up and point out some of these things, like the channel crossings and the hotels and motels where they're staying. But do they want him standing as an MP? No.
Who do you mean? The people that vote for that sort of party?
Just generally, because everywhere he stood as an MP, he's never got voted in.
No. The 24th of April, they've brought in that new act that you have to have photo ID if you're going to vote now. You have to have a photo ID if you're going to vote in the election.
In the UK?
In the UK now, you have to have photo ID. It was brought in very quietly on the 24th of April last year. So you have to take ID into the voting booth.
If
you vote in person, you need ID. And that's because they only prosecuted one person. It's not many people do commit voter fraud, to be honest, unless they're on the X Factor.
Come on, Steve. You can see where the priorities are, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what that is exactly? That is to get rid of people that would vote for other parties rather than them. Because all pensioners have got their own ID. I don't know. Do you get a special pension ID? Or is it just your bus pass? I don't know why I'm laughing. It's 2023. Another day nearer the grave.
But it'd be interesting to see when you get there, who's going to ask. Because most of them are volunteers. Are they volunteers? Most of them do.
I think so.
If someone gets a bit arsey, They're going to go, you can vote. I want to vote 5 times now, you bastard.
It would be very interesting. I am looking forward to.
Test.
No, I was just saying. I do think there might be an election this year.
National election.
A general election.
General election.
There might be. I feel there'll be quite a few votes of no confidence in the government because the government aren't doing anything. But
I don't think they don't need to do one this year, do they? Why would they?
No, they have to do it next year, and they could, I think, wait until October next year as well, maybe.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, you don't want to do it if they can get away with not doing one.
It won't be his choice. I think it'll just be that the country will just turn on him and say you've done fuck all for the last 10 months, you twat. Let's do. You're not helping anyone. That's what I feel might happen.
And they're racist.
They're not racist, Sav.
They're racist.
Photo ID has got nothing to do with race.
Yeah,
Rwanda's got nothing to do with race.
Anyone who questions Rishi Sunak's a racist.
Well,
he just needs to use that line at PM's questions. If the question says, "You be racist," hey, you be racist to me. Then everyone will go quiet.
You've been racist to me, the most richest man in Parliament ever, the most wealthiest man in Parliament. You're being racist to me. I'll get my servants onto you.
He can still be rich, Steve, and be racially abused. Are you?
Oh, I suppose so.
Yeah, I mean,
it takes the sting out of it, though. I don't even think that's nice.
Hey, now get me my food, you bastard. Okay, sir, you black bastard.
Yeah. No, well, yes, that's in the food, I imagine, rather than just in his general direction. Yeah. I don't think even whoever you are, if you're working for someone, you don't actually insult them because you won't get.
Hey, you!
Your job.
Get me my curried lobster now.
I had curried lobster when I was 21.
Is it nice?
I can't remember. We were all so drunk, and the guy next to me threw up in his plate.
It's obviously not then.
So long time ago. Very, obviously, when I was 21 was a long time ago. So it was, I don't even think Bolty's. I don't know. I think maybe Salim's had opened in Moseley. I'm not sure. Long time ago.
I won't eat lobster or anything like that.
No, I don't like fish in curries now. Prawns. Don't put a prawn in a curry.
Because most of them, they have to boil them alive, don't they?
Are we talking about Johnson still, or? Hey, Johnson. Do you know what happened? This is the thing that happened at the end of last year. The guy who invented the chicken tikka masala died.
Scotland. Was he in Scotland?
Yeah, I think he was in Glasgow, which is in Scotland. But yeah, how about that? I mean, that's not even it's not even an Indian dish, is it? It was just made because it made it more palatable for the people on this side of the world.
I'm not saying he didn't do it, but for every person that said they did it, I'm sure there's another 10 who pop up and say, "No, it was me. He's my uncle. He's my granddad."
I think we lost you a bit there, but I think I've said for every person who said, everyone who said they invented the chicken tikka masala, there's another 10 that would pop a dom up. So, did you watch much Christmas telly?
I did, but I didn't get to watch the one we talked about before.
Christmas Carole with Saran Wrap Jones. Do you know? And you said I don't even know if it went out. That I was saying that I would watch it, and you'd ask me, and I would tell you whether you should watch it or not. Nish Kumar is in it for you hardly notice. He doesn't speak. He has about 4 or 5 lines.
How long is he for? It's too long still for me.
The thing is, he's in it. He's in it, but he doesn't speak for a bit. So he's only the ghost of Christmas future, and the ghost. The Eric and Ernie thing worked quite well. I have to say, I didn't really like the idea, but it worked quite well because it was like they drag her into old Morecambe and Weiss sketches and things, and it was very clever the way they did that. I like that, even though I feel that They wouldn't come back as ghosts of the characters they played, but it still worked very well. Jo Brand was all right. She was a bit more wooden than I thought she would be, because she's done acting before in shows.
I'll be honest with you, her acting, I think she seems to play the same.
Yeah.
Play herself in everything
But, I mean,
she's ever been in.
The good thing is she has lovely timing, and so that when that works, it's very good. Yeah, so no, I think you can watch it. It is good. It is a good, and it works well. They've put it together well. And Nish Kumar doesn't spoil it if you hate his guts.
I don't understand. Why is he in it then?
I don't
Your role
know.
has no impact.
I don't know why. I mean, it could have been anyone, really.
That's what I mean. The whole point of Christmas Future is that usually played by a deaf character, isn't it?
That's probably why.
No, I think it's more to do with the ethnic kind of tick box, isn't it? That. Oh, God.
To be fair. Oh no, the girl that worked, she's really good. I've seen her in other stuff. Her assistant, really like her. I don't know what she's been in before, but she's very good in it. So no, it's good. Good little show. Honestly, it depends. Thing is, there's a point now, isn't there, where you don't want to watch any Christmas shows and you don't want to have any Christmas songs. You want to just start looking forward to the new year.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. I could do another week off.
Hey, what about that? Our first show of the new year. Pretty impressive. I think you did very, very well, and I was quite adequate. Do you have a New Year's resolution?
No, as I say, don't put yourself down. You was more than adequate. You was okay.
I don't want to peak too soon. As I said to my wife on our wedding night.
Hey,
Perhaps that should be my New Year's resolution. Do better jokes.
I'm saying you wedding night. I would have worked through ready for it. It's just a popping them up.
I know what my New Year's resolution is now. Find a better a comedy partner.
It won't be too difficult.
Oh. Who else is going to do this? Anyway, Av, what's your New Year's resolution?
Try harder and to offend more people.
Oh, no, you should always offend, really.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
So yours is try harder and offend people. Mine is to try and stay harder.
Cleveland is right behind you.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and share this because it will help us. And don't forget to tune in next week, 8 p.m. Mondays. Ta-ra! So